Welcome back, everyone. This is Red Liner. We have the NFC championship game, conference championship game. Against Philadelphia Eagles. I think they were 11-6, and we were 13-3. I believe that's the records.
Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's the NFC Championship game. We'll see Trey Lance and the San Francisco 49ers taking on Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Well, it was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers.
They get the ball first, evidently.
Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here.
Yeah,
and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. Leading them out, Trey Lance, now in his second season out of North Dakota State.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Let's bring it. 57, Mike, 57. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Black Ultra.
57, Mike, 57.
Right out of the gates, Lance going to the air. Being chased out left. And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now former 6th-round pick, it's Elijah Mitchell. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Yellow, 43.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Here's Lance to throw it. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
First down, here's Mitchell. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw complete there to McLeod. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 2nd and 7, Lance. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have struck first in this NFC title game. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Well, that's going to stay in there.
And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
They go play action with Hurts. Going across the middle, and Goddard's got it. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
Damn, dude.
And some room to work. And he gets this to the other side of midfield
gone.
across the 45 before going out. That one good for 26 and a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Throwing is Hurts.
Oh, I missed him.
To Cole Beasley. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Want to pretty bad, don't they?
To get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And he remains
we need
perfect
to stop him,
on
boys.
this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has
Wow.
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
You
Yeah,
got to
they
figure
did.
down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7.
Yes, we are.
So that drive in total 8 plays.
And the drive was all finished
nothing
off
for
on a
them, boys.
touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the
Boy, it
20.
wasn't very
His guys
fast,
will
was it?
set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the first down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Under a minute to go, clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. He's got Ayuk once again. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Lance. And Lance will have the first down as he's
You guys
able
gonna
to
have to
slide
cover
to
me.
avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
These two teams all tied after 1.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Set, go.
They run over center with Mitchell.
Yeah, he tripped.
Now we'll pause here for an injury. And
Samuel's
it's
hurt.
Deebo Samuel. He's the man in question right now who will need some attention. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Ready.
A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Throwing now is Lance.
Forced out to his left. Throw left side, complete to McLeod. Touchdown! Ray McLeod, 26 yards.
And the Niners have moved out in front.
That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
I capped Samuel.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
So I should have let him go for the Super Bowl. But
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out.
Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim.
Oh,
basket.
yeah.
The ball never hits the ground there either.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
come on now, boys.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is brought in at the 21. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30.
Drive starts with a give to Mitchell.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
6, Mega.
57 the line. 57 the line.
Ready, go.
And Lance now to throw.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Now Lance.
And able to haul it in is Kittle.
And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Right back to Mitchell here.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Oh, my goodness.
Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
White.
Lance looking to throw it.
And this one is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
And a fair catch signal and taken at about the 18-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Here we go. Six the Eagles.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught. Smith. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Come on, boy.
19 yards there on the catch and run. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Hurts going to keep it running right.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Complete. Smith has it.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Now back to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Javon Kinlaw in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
That'll work.
And
he
that
missed.
is no good. Hit
That'll
it
work
well
even
from
better.
distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and this will stay at a 7-point game. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him to just a couple and force a 3rd down.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Set, ready. Red 38.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Claude red.
57's left.
Set, go.
And now they'll throw with Lance. Dancing to his left. This one caught by Kittle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Coming to you, coming to you.
Drill green.
57. Mike.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance steps away. And the grab by Croft. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
That's caught by Werner, the tight end. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front. That's prepared for him to try and take off.
The ball on the 8 still could get a 1st down technically. 2nd and 7. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Sliding out of the pocket. His pass caught at the 4. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. 4th down field goal try coming, so Lance is off and on comes
I'll take that
Robbie
tip
Gould.
shot.
The kick by Gould is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put
They
an
get the
emphasis
ball after
on
halftime.
trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys
Why call
in this
timeout,
situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Hurts. And he finds Beasley complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts finding room at midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And that will wind up just short. He had it on
I thought he had it.
It ran out of gas at the end. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to the AFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals doing battle with the New England Patriots. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half, as one of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Halas Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. And the Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw.
Told you.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And into the end zone.
Told you, don't get used to it.
For the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Now Gold for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Another run here with Sanders.
Oh, yeah.
Push his way forward to about the 32.
Good job.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down. They'll run with Sanders up the middle.
What the fuck?
And some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
He got hurt.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Not this time,
backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Eluding the pressure right. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
Line of
next
scrimmage,
season,
the
I'll
15.
be,
It's 1st and 10.
I think I'll do 15-minute quarters.
Inside the red zone here.
Or 12-minute quarters at least.
He'll go right back to Beasley.
10-minute
This will
quarters
leave him
too
a
short.
yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's like one drive apiece. That's a run. Oh,
Now
shit.
a first carry for their fullback. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Brandon, you know how we talk about having wrinkles in a game plan? That was a fold right
be
there.
scoring
How about
faster
that
than
play? Being able to change things up. You think anyone else on the team's going to get the ball, and in that situation, they surprise everyone and give it to their big.
And he's in. Front Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in from a yard out. And the Eagles
What do you guys
are able
think?
to make
Longer
some
quarters?
inroads here to that deficit.
Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight
What's the
ends
length
on the
of
field,
quarters
all
you
that
guys
extra
think it
bulk,
should
and they
be?
run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
I need die.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead down to 10,
4 minutes.
24-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I'll stay.
No return here for Wilson. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 25.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They'll start with a run by Mitchell.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Lance and Kittle in sync for the 49er first.
60 red. 60 red.
Trying the right side with Mitchell. And he finds a little bit of room, enough
Yeah,
for 4
4
yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Now a play fake. Lance.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball
Rush
down
with
to
some
the
more.
Eagles' 32-yard line. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
My dude is fucking
Under pressure,
blocking me,
and he
dude.
will go down.
Oh, my
Sacked back
gosh.
At the 38.
It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he
Oh,
will
he
not
dropped
be able
it.
to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh,
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
oh. I put backspin on.
And this is going to
Would've
hit the
been good
goal
if I
line
would've
and
put
continue
backspin
on into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days,
They're using
offensive
that fullback.
linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
That's a run to the right.
Play action.
Nope.
Here's Hurts.
I thought it was a
He'll
run
get
to the
5
right.
out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Let's go.
On the give, this is their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there.
And he's going to be taken
Down,
down
man.
right at the 40-yard line.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and
on,
receivers
Mel.
do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In
What
this
the
case,
Look
fuck,
at this,
dude?
middle of the field, a breakaway. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line.
Into 3rd quarter.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll
Stop 'em for
return with
3,
more
huh?
after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's a run.
Well,
God
they've gone to
damn it.
their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again.
He got in.
And he's brought
No.
down. Another
I thought he
nice
did.
gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Good job, bro. Let's get it in.
Sanders. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. They'll go option to the short side. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. So a decent deficit at this stage in the 2nd half. 4-down territory.
no doubt about it, there's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have.
Oh,
ready.
shit, he
And
got
is
past
into
me.
the end zone.
Fuck.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes,
I have been using a
not
spy,
as athletic
actually.
as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. This taken in at the goal line.
20.
He'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work.
Ain't nobody done that to me all
21-yard
season.
line. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. And right now they're just looking for a little more cushion, trying to make this a 2-score game. Points here would go a long way, obviously, to propelling them into the next round.
And this is where the head coach, offensive coordinator, they've had to set a tone all year long about what they do on offense. So most teams want to stay in attack mode, but you have to do it with some bit of caution, don't you? Because you can't come away with no points. You need these points here in order to feel a lot better about where they are in this game.
But this time of the year, playoffs, game of this magnitude, this is what we hope for.
Yeah, it's exactly what we hope for. You want to run your offense cautiously, but not so cautiously that you just give it up.
On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
57's Mike.
Fury, yellow.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Nice 57. 57's Mike. Bandit. Hey, check.
Cut, go.
Here's Lance.
He
And
dropped
that
it.
falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he's able to pick up the first
Hell
before
yeah.
he's taken down at the 27.
I was afraid he didn't have that one.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting
He fell
muscled
backwards.
all over the field and getting pushed down it.
The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Let's go.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
57's Mike. Mike 57. You ain't going nowhere.
Set, cut.
A give here to Mitchell.
I had
And he'll
nothing
be
there.
stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And the Niners are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Elijah Mitchell
Super
taking
Bowl.
it in from
Super
4
Bowl.
yards out.
And the Niners get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah.
So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Gold to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Again.
A 10-play drive that time. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
He got all that.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession gigantic. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Oh, my goodness.
And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Personal foul. Baseman. Defense.
Whatever.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Looking to throw. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe
this,
because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
Maybe.
The kick by Elliott is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game.
One-score game. They just need the ball back.
So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back.
Why wouldn't you onside kick that
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you
that is
kick
weird.
it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Okay, right? Ready.
Once again, it's Mitchell.
And some room to roam now. And he is out of bounds inside the
127
35.
yards.
127 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he goes over the century mark with the AFC title on the line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On second down, here's Mitchell. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Super Bowl,
this
boys.
defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
50 seconds to 50 seconds to Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
38.
50 seconds. Mike, 50 seconds. Come on out here. Go get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
We'll take that win, huh? Ready to see who we could play on playoff. Probably New England.
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. And the crowd on its feet, and understandably so. They are Super Bowl bound after taking that knee.
How about the ability to celebrate not just winning a championship, but to do it with your fans on your home field? What a great collaboration for them all year long.
The 49ers are going to the Super Bowl. As we sign off here, we thank you for watching. Good night, everybody.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew,
I'm good,
we'll see
Doc.
you 2
How you
weeks
doing?
at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm going to come back on, play the Super Bowl if you want to watch. Soon find out who I'm going to play in the Super Bowl here in a second. I'll probably end the video, then I end the video, then I'll at 22 on staff points, but we'll just go ahead and advance it. See who we're playing. Oh, Pro Bowl. Oh, we got the Pro Bowl next, guys. I want to upgrade my players. Oh, yeah, George Kittle, yeah, he needs to be upgraded. My staff points. I think my offense needs it more than my defense does. That takes 24. I'll just wait. You want to get on and do some truck driving after a while? I want to do the Pro Bowl, guys. I skipped past the Pro Bowl. Cool. What would you win mean to you? Just the beginning. Mean everything to me. Shit. You have earned 10 staff points. Hell yeah. That means I can get my one thing. Oh yeah. I'll upgrade my players. I'll upgrade all once. We got Super Bowl, son. We was going with offense, right? Yeah, that was it down here. Give me a second. It says you wanted to buy purchase weight room for 24 staff points. Yes. All right. It just boosted strength rating for offensive linemen by 4. Yeah, I got a lot of them. But that's the video on the NFC Conference Championship. We won it, and we got the Super Bowl next, and I'll be actually right back on with the Super Bowl. Don't miss.